Hello, welcome back to another reaction video. This one's to BAND-MAID Influencer. Once again, this is a band that quite literally pops up whenever I listen to baby metal. I assume that they pop up just because they're not like, I don't know if they're close to music or not. I've heard that they're not close to music, but like they're sort of, and then like the genre's not the same, but because they're both Japanese, they both, I assume, sing in Japanese. Um, but I've heard that they're more along the rock element rather than the metal like element. But I know nothing about them. I heard that they actually play their instruments. But the song is called Influencer. It's a little bit of like, it's actually a little bit, it's not like irritating me a lot, but it irritates me a little bit that the I in influencer, it's not like capitalized. But for the sake of it, I'm not gonna capitalize my I in my title either. But subtitles are on or captions are on. So hopefully, if they're singing in Japanese, I can have some English lyrics, so I can have some idea of what I'm listening to. I'll go back. Usually I pause it after the first chorus, the first saying of the chorus, but I didn't. It's because it was sort of like a smooth transition back into the second verse. But it is different than what I was expecting, I will say. I don't know why they get compared to baby metal. Like I don't get it. Like the sound is drastically different. Singing is different as well. I'm assuming the song is well, and they're just as mates. Let's sort of like get that out there. I assume the song influencer. I guess it's sort of like, you like, you know like YouTubers are influencer, like Instagram, Twitter, any like social media, or like if you're sort of like a bigger person on that platform, or you have like a following, you're an influencer. You influence the way people think or say or do things or whatever. Like you have a subtle influence on them. And I'm assuming that, I heard a line, or at the beginning, I saw a line in the beginning say something like hate never stops or hate never goes away. With jobs, all types of jobs technically, but I think a lot more in like media. You get a lot of hate, and you get a lot of good too. You got a lot of fans or whatever, but well, not some people, but you have a lot of people who love you, but you also have haters. And there's of course people who think you cheated to the top, like you've done something to make your way up there, and I assume it's sort of like because they didn't, like, well, because if they did it and they didn't get the same result you did, they have some hate, or they have someone that they love so much and they're not getting the recognition that you have or that they have, and they have sort of hate for you toward it. But I assume that's sort of what it is. But there are, of course, some lyrics that I'm not getting. That's just me personally. I do like that they are playing instruments. They sound wise, I like it. But but I'm not paying attention more. Like musically, I like it, but a lot of the time, I'm not paying attention to sound when I have lyrics, because the well, I won't say lyrics because I in certain songs I do, but in this specific case, I'm not paying attention musically uh, to the instruments, because I'm trying to at least figure out some meaning of the song with the lyrics down at the bottom. And then I like the visual of, like, it's like really bright, and they're all, well, a lot of them are wearing white. um and then, like, like you have the visual of sort of like mountain or whatever, or like a cold icy area that's white and like clear, but or see-through, and which is like transparent or whatever. I like that, but I won't, I guess I won't pause it for the rest of the time, just because, but I like it so far. 将来の展望なんて正体不明じゃなんでしゃあないマウントがさんちっちゃちっちゃ高まるアドバンテージマジこれフィルター神じゃん Push it like a check it out Share happy let's dance Focus on that One more love shot 絡めない今すぐ Keep it like ね好きになっちゃうじゃん Surrender That's it. I liked toward the end they had, like, they gave the bassist time to shine, which I actually love. That's something that I love in from the few songs that I've heard of Galnerius. I love that whenever they give, like, the bassist a time to shine, I love what he does. And then they had the guitarist, lead guitarist. I don't know if this too or not. I wasn't really paying attention that much, but they gave her time to shine as well, and I loved what she was doing. And I said a lot of them were wearing white, but a lot of them were wearing black with, like, like there was one wearing white, and then I think the most were wearing black, and then there was like a couple that was wearing like black and white, and maybe that's why I thought it was a lot more white, but it's a lot more black. I like the visual right here of, like, it's like wall type. It's like a wall, but it's like dominated by like moss and like trees and like leaves and stuff like that. But and then you can actually still see her over here. But I liked it. I told you my interpretation of the lyrics. I don't know if it's right or not, but you can let me know in the comments. Song wise, out of 10, uh, it was a lot of vocal style. I don't really like the sort of rap type style. uh, and that just sort of brings it down a little bit. And I don't mean like bring it down like it's not like I've never heard of song on the channel so far that I would ever give a uh, a 5. Never. And this song doesn't even get a 5. I'm just saying, like never think because I say something like that, or I say like I don't like something, it automatically gets like pushed down. Rating wise, I give it a it's good. I like it. It's different, but different than what I've heard. I'd give it a solid 7.5. yeah, because I like the song. I like what they were doing, but I think, like, personally, the last song that I reacted to, I don't know what's coming out first. Which was, I think, coming right off of Liar or Lear, or however you pronounce the name of the band, the song North Star, and heading right into this song. Is, I guess, it sort of jumbled my brain, and maybe when I listen to it again, whenever I release it or whatever I do with this video, it will be posted. But whatever I do with it, maybe the rating will go up. But I have no idea. But I still liked it, and I am interested in hearing more from them because I don't know if this is like their typical sound. But if you have more, like, if you have another song, I just picked the most recent one. But if you have requests or recommendations for more BAND-MAID songs, let me know. But if you want to support me on Patreon, you can. It helps. It helps me in my daily life. As you see, the job now I have, it's from 11 to 7:30, and I'm losing time for recording. But if you want to support me on Patreon, you can. Discord helps reactions get done faster. Like, your reaction, if you put it in Discord, it gets done first over YouTube requests. There's I will. I would typically look through comments to find recommendations or requests from like people on like other requests from, like, let's say my first baby metal reaction. I don't think there was any like recommendations, but let's say there was one on that video. I would have to go back and look in that video to go find that request because I don't write them down, which I will start to do. But if you have any requests, let me know. If you want to like, subscribe, share, comment, you can do that in the comments. I would much appreciate it. Same with Patreon. You don't have to, though. But that's all I have for you. I like the song, but if you have another song that you think I'd like more, from like seeing like a reaction from like a past video that I've done, and you sort of have a feel of what you think I might like, you put it in the comments. I would definitely get to it whenever I can. New schedule, of course, is making it hard for me to do these reactions, but I will get them out as soon as possible, and I will be as honest as possible. But that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching.